What's going on, Jason?
Hey man, what's going on, Otto?
Good, man. How's it been going?
Man, it's going great. Things are
Um,
going good.
I wanted to talk to you a little bit because I know you've been in the course for how long?
Uh, Maybe a month.
Okay.
Yeah, about a
And
month, right?
I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe a month.
I think it's a
Um,
month.
and I just wanted to talk to you, see where you're at, if you need any help. I know we worked on some funnels and some ads, so I wanted to see where you're at, man, and if there's anything we can do for you.
No, Nada, you've been great. You and your team have been awesome. I really appreciate the one-on-one, the training, the videos are pretty much dead on. I've just been following it and to the T. I've been putting in everything you guys say to put in, and I think I am going on almost 70 leads at this point inside of, like I said, 3 weeks. I
Wow.
mean, it took me. This is really actually within like really 2 weeks, maybe even a week and a half that I've gotten these 70 leads.
70
Yeah,
leads?
70 leads.
Do you know how much you've spent so far? Any idea?
I've spent about, well, keep in mind, I've got a couple funnels running. So
Right.
I want to say I've spent about $400 or $500
And 70 leads.
in 70 leads.
That's awesome, man. You're doing
Yeah.
good.
And that is including also, we've gotten about 20 leads for our auto and home insurance.
Okay.
So that's not even the mortgage side. That's a lot of other stuff going on with it.
Now, before you were in fully covered the course, the fully covered course, had you ran ads before or?
So really what I did was trying to learn on my own, which was not good. I was horrible at it. I did some sponsoring of some ads that I thought would work, but it was really turned out to be a waste of money. Just didn't work. I was always kind of missing something. Ad content was off. The way it was structured just couldn't flow. The way you guys are doing it, it's seamless. I mean, you put in the information. It's really. I have to give you props. You told me, you're like, hey, this is gonna work, and I just trusted you, and you're right, it's worked 100%. It's worth every single penny. I think that I wish I would have done this, and I think everybody will say this. I wish I would have done this a year ago.
But here's the thing. I mean, you started now, but I guarantee you're in Virginia, right?
Yes,
I guarantee you, nobody's doing that in your area.
that's right.
I guarantee you, nobody's doing that.
We're taking over. I mean, we really are. And I told you this. I was like, we're taking over. So what's great about it is, so I started talking with a bunch of loan officers that we'd already kind of built a little bit of a relationship back, but all the loan officers are the same. Hey, what can you give me? I've been talking to this guy. A couple of prime example. I talked with a loan officer yesterday. I met at lunch.
Okay.
I've worked with him sporadically. And he told me, he straight up told me, he said, look, I got a guy at State Farm. I refer, I've got a personal relationship with this guy. I mean, we were childhood friends. And, before, you told me about this program, I was committed to him. I was going to, send you a couple things here and there that maybe he couldn't do, but I was committed to him. But now I'm changing. I'm getting committed to you. And he's like, I'm putting the personal relationship I had with the State Farm agent aside because he's never given me one lead back. He's never helped me with my business. And now you're coming in with these leads. I've already given this guy 10 leads. He's already talked to, I think, 4 or 5 people. He's already getting ready to do some apps.
So he sees the value. He sees the value.
He's bought in. He's 100% bought in. This guy does about 10 loan transactions a month. He's like, every single one of my clients, everybody I get, all the realtors I talk to, you are going to be the insurance guy. So
This happened yesterday?
Yesterday.
Wow.
He cut ties with the State Farm guy right there at that lunch appointment. He kind of knew before we had talked on the phone. He kind of knew. I told him a little bit about what was going on, but he said, hey, from this point on, he even bought me lunch.
You're supposed to buy him lunch?
I'm usually one buying him lunch. He bought me lunch. I just sent him more leads today. I think I just sent over about 6 leads to him right now. I mean, I'm getting, I don't know, probably anywhere from 8 to 10 leads a day. I mean, things are flowing in. You guys help with a lot of things. Maybe my ad content, I don't know, but the structure is definitely sound. Well, anyways, that's one deal.
Okay.
I talked with a whole team. It's a bank over here. I'm not sure, if they have them in other states, but it's called CNF Mortgage. I talked with a couple of loan officers there, and we've been working out some things. They've seen the leads. They've had a little bit more success than the other loan officers, where this guy's already got an app in. So I'm hoping to wait for that to be closing, because then I want to get, an interview with him, a live interview with him on how this is working for other loan officers. But he comes to me about a week later and goes, okay, what can I do to get more leads? I want my own account. I want to start my own funnel just for me. And so now it's gone to a whole nother level. Things are going, really fast. I'm loving it. I got my second win in my career here. I mean, if you talk to me back at Innovation, back in January, there's so much stuff you could do as an insurance agent to get leads coming in the door, and you can't focus on one, but you're pulling in so many different directions. And for once in my career, I really feel like this is where I know I'm supposed to be. I'm having fun doing it. I love doing it. I love helping people. There's no greater feeling than being able to give back to another loan officer, cement that relationship, and know that you're truly on a team that's generating and taking your business to another level.
Man,
that was a lot. That was long-winded, but I just had to get it out. I mean, I'm just hyped.
No, man, that's good stuff. I can't believe that's crazy. So you're way ahead of schedule. I feel like usually as loan officers will start asking me for more leads till, after they've closed maybe one deal, and they're like, well, how can we get more leads? And then I'll tell them, look, we can set up something specifically for you. But it looks like you're already there, and you're only in your first month.
Yeah, I didn't tell this guy anything about it. He came to me.
Yeah,
this guy's already, and this guy's already thinking big time. He's already talking about getting a couple of junior LOs. He's already talking about hiring a telemarketing team and really taking this to the next level to run those leads. I told him, hey, look, would you want 100 or do you want 200 leads? He's like, well, whatever it costs, I'm looking to bump this up, hire a team to call on these leads and get business going. So he came to me with this plan. I'm going to try to help him out with that. We're trying to sort out some things there, but that's my second person that's asked for more leads like this. And we're already starting to see that referrals come in with what we've had in previous months, what we've done. And I'm just excited because I know you told me usually give it about 2 to 3 months to kind of see the turn in referrals. So next month will truly kind of be our second month.
Okay.
And because I think I started with you, I want to say it was like the end of August, maybe beginning of September when I signed up. So you're right. I'm new. I'm just really taking the time to dedicate. I've spent a lot more time to this, but I try to dedicate at least 2 to 3 hours a day. But I've sometimes shut my door in my office and kind of roll with this and put 5 to 8 hours into it. At night I'm on it, but you'll see the reward, right? I mean, you got to put in the hard work, you got to put in the time, but it all comes back. And that's another thing. There's a lot of other companies and people try to do the same thing you guys are doing. And what I'll say about that is, a lot of these people are saying, oh, it doesn't work. And it's because they're not following the system. And then more importantly, they're not putting in the work. And I told you from day one, I'm going to be committed. I'm putting 110%, all the chips are in on this program. And I can say for sure, beyond my wildest dreams, this has definitely catapulted me in a new level that I'm excited. I'm excited where it's going to take my agency. I'm excited where it's going to take other things. I mean, it's a whole new, it's really just changed my way of how I want to do things. So I'm really happy.
So I guess from now, now it's just basically scaling and getting more referral partners, it looks like, for you.
That's right.
What are you thinking?
So I love your LinkedIn idea. And
oh, by the way, we're going to get something automated for everybody in the fully covered course, where it's just automated scheduler that just schedules appointments for you. It's coming.
that would be awesome, because
Man,
that's the
just
icing on the
wait.
cake.
Just wait.
Yeah. So if we get that, man, I'm unstoppable. I mean, nobody in Virginia. I mean, I've got loan officers. All right. So, every state's different, but, north, south, east, west, Richmond's right in the middle, and I've got loan officers in every single quadrant. So I might not have them all, but I've got, I'm building an army there. And once this word gets out, I mean, you would just be a nut not to use me. I mean, no other insurance company can give you leads. No one can give you hey, you want donuts, you want lunch, and look, we stop by and we still, show our face and do some of those things. I'll tell you another thing I did, and this is kind of different than what this program is saying, but I think it falls right in line. There's a mortgage loan officer and a real estate agent relationship that I work really well with. The real estate agent she was pregnant. She had a baby. Huge Colts fan. On her team, another real estate agent. She's having a baby. It's all happened here. This is crazy. Like, they got pregnant at the same time. One's a Colts fan. One's a Giants fan. I got him a huge Colts and Giants baby blanket. I'm going to be delivering it to him next week, and I'm cementing that relationship, but nothing's going to cement it like these leads, right? So the leads is the kind of the part that keeps it going, but we're doing kind of other things to kind of just give a personal connection to say, man, Kilgo's team, I'm with them forever. I'm with them for life, because they know me. They're they know what I like. They know what we're about, and they're giving me leads. It doesn't matter if it's a deal. It matters friends, family. Anybody's got to use me for insurance, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, man. And I tell everybody this: the leads are just your in, right? Just to get you in the door. Right. Once you're there, you still got to establish that relationship like you're doing. It looks like you're doing a great job already to cement that relationship. You still got to do all the other things. I mean, I make fun of people like, oh, don't bring donuts, bring leads, but you still have to do that stuff.
It's work.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it comes down to. You got to put in the work. Facebook's awesome for that, to know how people really are. Mm-hmm. You can kind of see their likes, their hobbies, what they do outside of work. That's what people want, right? They want you to get to know them. I mean, I almost want to get a video of me giving this girl this blanket, but I'm doing. And by the way, it has nothing. It has nothing. Kilgo Insurance on nothing.
Right.
Insurance is not on that blanket. Kilgo Insurance is. I'm not even. I don't even know if I might give her a card, but there's nothing with my branding on it. It is just straight from us saying thank you. We appreciate you. Congratulations on your baby, and we're here for you if you need us. And I think that's going to send. That's going to echo to hundreds of people she knows. I mean, gosh, anything she does, if people bring up insurance, I would imagine we would be on top of mind, first thing she thinks of, and almost basically forcing and dragging them to us to get insurance. And that's what I'm trying to create. I want to create that personal relationship with my loan officers, my real estate. This is a way in, these leads, but now it's even more than that, right? Because you're solidifying everything in every category of their life. But not only that, now we can take it to different levels where, hey, you want more leads? Let's set up something just for you. Let's do that. Let's set it up, and it can take it up to you want to do more? Let's do more. We've got the capability to do that. It doesn't stop. So you open the door, man. You open the door, and now I'm taking full swing, and I'm really seeing where I can really take this thing and sky's the limit.
Well, I tell you what, you have been following everything exactly how we want you to follow it, and it's crazy, man. You've only been a month. I don't know if you started your funnels right away or.
No.
Okay.
I watched. I'm not a video learner.
Yeah.
So I had to watch the videos probably. And I still go back and watch some of the videos. Like right. I almost watch a video, 2 or 3 videos a day, and it's reruns, right? But I feel like the more I watch them, the better I get, the more it kind of sinks in. Mm-hmm. And then, it's going to get to a point, kind of like when you remember your favorite song, you watch your favorite movie, you quote lines. Mm-hmm. I'm going to know it like I'm going to be able to do anything. And then from there, I can then start being more creative with my ad content.
Right.
My ads, and it's really taken up a level. But Yeah, I would say these leads, these 70 leads I got, I've only really been doing it for about a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Wow.
I'm literally getting 6 to 10 leads a day. I mean, it's just flowing in, and people are loving it. And so I've also, my page has gotten liked. I think I'm up to like 20 likes already.
Without doing anything, right?
My landing page is after, have you want the landing page views after day one, I think I was already over 100.
Wow.
So it's really kicked off, and it's all because I just followed everything. I made sure I did it exactly as it was, and if that took me going back and watching the video again to make sure I did it right, that's what it took. And so yeah, it probably took me about a week, maybe two.
Right.
Probably, I think it took me about 2 weeks to get things really to where I felt comfortable doing one.
That's awesome. So these guys probably think you're just like the lead generation guru.
Oh yeah. So I talked to a manager.
You are.
Yeah. I mean, I talked to a manager today, and he has 5 loan officers on his team. And unfortunately, he had a death in the family this week. So he's going to be out. But he said as soon as he gets back in town, he wants me to come in and speak to all of his loan officers. And that's not just the 5 on his team.
Wow.
I think this bank has about, and I'm not exaggerating, I want to say it's about 20 loan officers. So I'm going to come in and talk to all 20 at one shot. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sign them up right then and there and get a commitment from all 20 and say, look, if we're going to do this, let's do it right. So let's be committed today after I do the presentation, and let's be a team that actually gives back and actually cares about your business instead of saying, hey, you need me, give me the insurance, I'm quick, I can get the HOI back to you ASAP. Right. Everybody can do that.
Exactly.
Right? That's what we're supposed to do. That's our job.
Right.
If we can do something to be a team, I'll tell you another thing I'm doing, just tangent here. This guy wants me to play this loan officer. He's one of the top loan officers in the area. This guy probably does, and I would imagine 20 deals a month. I mean, he's big time. He's like, hey, I kind of talked with him. He already wanted to work with me. The leads, he's loving it. But he's like, hey, get in this golf tournament. He's like, man, I really appreciate it for autism. He's like, that really means a lot to me. I was like, hey, it means a lot to me too. So we're kind of doing it together now as sponsoring. And man, I mean, he has sent me everything. I mean, anybody he talks to, anybody he knows all these Redskins players and everything. I mean, all of them are calling me for insurance now. So this thing is just, in a matter of a month, has blown up. I haven't even, as much as it sounds like I have marketed, I really work, right? I come and I work. There's no playing on Facebook. There's no, playing around. I come in, I get it done. But I haven't even, you talk about how am I marketing, how many loan officers I haven't even tapped the tip of the iceberg on all the loan officers I could talk about this because I haven't had the time.
Right.
So as soon as I get my team together, I get things going, I got to get out. I got to get out and meet people. When you get that LinkedIn thing, that's going to be a big help.
Yeah.
That's going to be huge for me because I just don't have the time.
It's coming that way. It's going to be automated. You don't have to do that part of it,
Gosh, that'll save me money on hiring a marketer.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the thoughts I had is maybe I need to hire a marketer to help me. But if you guys do that, why do I need the marketer?
Yeah, you'll see. It's coming here in a week or so.
Wow. I'm excited for that.
It's going to be automated. So it looks like you're setting yourself up pretty good, man, for, not only next year, but this year. It looks like you're ramping up and getting all your loan officers ready to go.
Yeah, I haven't even really scaled my goals because I've just been so focused on this and getting it out and getting things going.
Yeah.
And now that I'm going and I'm seeing the impact it has on my agency, whatever numbers I plan on hitting this month, I can double it. Because for the quarter, I can double it because this thing is really taking off faster than I thought. I got to say, Nato, I owe you a huge thanks, man. Everything you said was exactly the truth. I can't thank you enough. I can't wait to hang out with you. Hang out with the guys that are, helping run this thing because it's the truth. You backed it up. You're like, hey, we're going to make this thing work. And I was a little, I was like, man, I know it's going to work, but I still had my doubts on some things on how it was really going to go. And beyond my wildest dreams. This thing is really coming through, and it's been successful for me, and I'm just going to really maximize it.
Well, I appreciate it, man. And you're like the perfect person for this course. You know, somebody's going to put in the work and just follow what we said. And then you can get creative later, but just do exactly what we said, because we've already tested this stuff. So I appreciate you getting on this call, man. I know you got to get back to work, but if you just want to add anything else, that's all I got.
I just got to say, for anybody out there, on the edge, trying to decide on if they want to do this or not, if it's worth it, it's been a game changer for us. Game changer. I got new vision. I got bigger and bigger things I want to do with this. I mean, it's taking me to a whole nother world that I didn't even know was out there in my insurance business. I'm so glad I ran into you. So glad I committed to this. And it is a commitment, and it is hard work. But I guarantee you that if you get into this particular program, you're going to see great results. Beyond what you can imagine, beyond what you're doing now. Your postcards, your mailers, your internet leads, all that is going to be junk compared to this. This program is just, it's awesome. So I highly recommend it. Get in touch with Nato and his team. They'll take care of you. Thanks, Nato, for the call. Thank you for everything, really. I mean, thank you. I can't say that enough. I can't stress it enough. I'm gonna get you, one of those, what do they call tomahawk steaks when I see you in Texas or something, man.
Man, let's hang out when we get to Houston.
Oh, yeah, it's coming. So, yeah, man, thanks for the call, man. I appreciate it.
All right, man, you take care.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.